why, God? Why me? I'm trying to do my best, God. Why is this happening? Maybe it's, God, why are you allowing this to happen? How can you put up with this? Why aren't you stepping in? I know you had the power to do something. Ever feel that way? Ever have that anguish in your prayers? I have. God, why are you not stepping in? Or why am I trying to do what is right? It doesn't seem to pan out. I live the best I can, and yet these things happen. Why are others who are not living for you, not doing what you say, not trying, why are they prospering and I am not? Why, God? Why? If you've done that, if you have been like that, well, you can relate to Habakkuk. Habakkuk, who we're going to look at today, is sometimes called the complaining prophet. All right, I want to read from Habakkuk chapter 1. I want to read verses 2 through 4. How long, O Lord, must I call for help, but you do not listen, or cry out to you, violence, but you do not save? Why do you make me look at injustice? Why do you tolerate wrong? Destruction and violence are before me. This is strife, and conflict abounds. Therefore, the law is paralyzed, and justice never prevails. The wicked hem in the righteous, so that justice is perverted. Sound like a prayer that you've prayed, or maybe something along that line? Yeah, that's what Habakkuk is praying. At the very least, you've probably felt that way as you've looked around you. Well, you're not alone. Others have felt that way also, including Habakkuk. Habakkuk just stresses over this. God's response? Well, wait and see. So a second time, Habakkuk complains. Similar response from God. See, what we don't see is the big picture. We don't see what God has already set in motion that's just not obvious to us yet. Though he'd gone from being frustrated, Habakkuk ends talking about hope, talking about peace. We can have that same hope and peace if we follow what the prophet does. What does he do? Well, in the end, he says, I have heard of your fame. In other words, I know what you've done. I've heard of that. I know of the past. I know what you have done in the past. And because of that, he says, I will wait. I will have hope. I will have peace. He goes from complaining to being joyful and rejoicing over God, his Savior, because he's seen the past and he trusts going forward. We need to look back at the scriptures and see what God has done, knowing that his power is still there, but also knowing the salvation that we have is secure. So see, when we look back and see what God has done, or even our lives and seeing things that God has done, we can know and we can trust. And when we do that, we can wait. And in waiting, we can rejoice. We can be joyful. Go rejoice. Go be joyful this week.